peaceful resolution of the conflict. However, we remain all too aware that the road that has brought us to this point has been one fraught with obstacles, the same obstacles that have obstructed the peaceful path for 40 years. This has never been more evident than with the recent press statement issued by the Moroccan Minister of Foreign Affairs on the 9th of March, taking strong exception to the Secretary General's remarks during his visit to the region, and stating that the Secretary General is unfit to play the role of natural mediator in the conflict, what should have signaled a turning point in the United Nations political process has instead resulted in more of the same from Morocco. For the past 25 years, Morocco's actions have made a UN political process all but obsolete. Morocco has shown beyond any doubt that it is unwilling to choose the peaceful, democratic, and viable path to a lasting solution for the conflict in Western Sahara. It has systematically reneged on previous agreements, including those endorsed by the UN Security Council, and has hindered all efforts by the international community to secure the decolonization of Western Sahara and the right to self-determination of the Sahrawi people. Let us not forget it was Morocco who refused to implement the settlement plan of 1991, brokered jointly by the Organization of the African Union and the United Nations. It was Morocco who rejected the Baker Plan, saying Morocco would not agree, resigned in protest, and Rabat called this a victory due to the tenacity of the Moroccan diplomacy. The primary and direct result of Moroccan obstruction to the political process is that the ceasefire, which entered into force in September 91 by agreement of the two parties, is under serious threat. The ceasefire cannot be sustained indefinitely in the absence of meaningful political process. Morocco, aware of its failure, as its best option to impose the solution. It wants, in other words, Morocco is simply playing for time, hoping that weariness in international efforts to resolve the dispute will allow it to continue to illegally occupy Western Sahara in violation of United Nations resolution and the findings of the International Court of Justice. If hostilities were to resume, it would terminate the UN presence in the territory and the peaceful way advocated by the international community since the adoption of the settlement plan in 1991. Is already shaken by instability and the increasing presence of extremists, terrorists, and criminal elements. The government of the Sahrawi Republic, aware of such consequences, has undertaken substantial efforts and has shown patient cooperation with the United Nations to avoid this undesirable scenario. Dear friends, Moroccan action alone are not what have brought us to the current impasse in the United Nations political process. Over it by remaining silent every time Morocco has shifted the goalpost in the United Nations political process. Over and over again, we have witnessed silence from the United Nations when Morocco persists in its attempts on self-determination. Morocco prefers to limit MINURSO's role exclusively to the observation of the ceasefire, thereby renouncing MINURSO's original mandate in favor of preserving the status quo. The United Nations has been silent as Morocco systematically